Homespot friends, want a lush, tropical escape without moving houses? In this video, we are turning small backyards into big-time paradise, using smart layers, vibrant foliage, and simple water features that instantly transport you. Stick with me for practical, space-savvy ideas you can start right away. If you're new here, welcome. Let's dive in and grow your own tiny slice of the tropics. Picture your small backyard unfolding like a miniature rainforest, where every layer has a purpose and every leaf earns its spotlight. Groundcovers weave a cool, living carpet that keeps soil moist and footsteps soft. Mid-height foliage adds movement and rhythm, guiding the eye along gentle curves. A few slender palms rise above, catching light and casting pattern shade that feels luxurious, not heavy. The palette leans lush and calming, with flashes of chartreuse and burgundy for drama. Paths bend slightly to suggest depth. The result is immersive, coherent, and surprisingly restful, a pocket-sized paradise you can step into daily. Imagine the whole space organized around a single graceful palm, a living sculpture holding court in the center. Its crown of fronds spreads like a quiet fireworks display, filtering light and creating delicate shadows on the ground. Around the base, bromeliads and variegated foliage add color and texture, keeping the scene lively without clutter. Hardscape edges stay minimal, letting the greenery breathe. The composition reads calm and confident, with a clear visual hierarchy that guides the eye from hero palm to understory tapestry. In a tight yard, this focused statement creates balance, elegance, and a memorable tropical identity. Envision slender, clumping bamboo forming a soft, living boundary that feels protective yet airy. Vertical culms rise in rhythmic lines, leaves whispering with the slightest breeze and painting dappled patterns on the path. A ribbon of river stones defines the base neatly, bridging foliage and hardscape. The space beyond remains hinted, not exposed, preserving intimacy without harsh walls. Curving gravel underfoot reinforces the garden's gentle flow. This screen breathes with the weather, sifts light beautifully, and turns edges into destinations. Within a compact footprint, you gain tranquility, movement, and a timeless tropical silhouette that calms the mind. Hear a soft ripple as a tiny bubbler breaks the surface of a ceramic water bowl, sending concentric rings across floating greens. Reflections of palms shimmer, doubling the sense of lushness. Dwarf papyrus adds vertical punctuation while water lettuce drifts like living ornaments. Pebbles nestle around the base, grounded by patches of moss that suggest coolness and care. In a small yard, this water element anchors the composition emotionally, inviting slower breaths and longer glances. Morning light kisses the surface. Evening shadows deepen the mood. It's simple, serene, and luxuriant, transforming a corner into a meditative pause. Imagine stepping stones set into dense planting, each one an invitation to wander a little farther. The path curves gently, hiding its destination and making the pocket garden feel larger than it is. Ferns and liriope soften edges, their leaves arching overhead to create a natural tunnel. Sunlight grazes textures, picking up the grain of stone and the gloss of foliage. Perspective lines pull your gaze forward, while strategic openings reveal layered scenes. The walk becomes a mindful ritual, a few quiet steps that reset your pace. In tight quarters, this gentle meander adds mystery, depth, and joy. See a slim deck backed by a living tapestry that climbs instead of spreads. Pocket planters brim with philodendrons, pothos, ferns, and bromeliads, leaves beating with mist like tiny jewels. The timber frame stays clean and understated, letting texture lead. Hidden irrigation keeps everything fresh, while evening light washes the wall, highlighting patterns and veins. Seating below places you inches from layered greenery, a breathable curtain that cools the air and absorbs noise. In a compact yard, height becomes your canvas. The effect is abundant yet ordered, a verdant backdrop that turns everyday moments into restorative pauses. Picture a dramatic floor of dark lava rock setting the stage for bright, sculptural leaves. The porous texture deepens colors and sharpens silhouettes, while a ribbon of light pebbles guides movement along a gentle path. Cordylines and alocasias stand confidently, their forms spotlighted by crisp edges and careful lighting. Structure holds everything together: tidy lines, deliberate spacing, and a disciplined palette. At twilight, warm glows skim the surfaces, revealing subtle relief. This contrast-rich approach delivers clarity in a small footprint, elevating ordinary beds into a modern tropical statement that feels both controlled and vibrantly alive. Imagine a bench tucked behind sweeping gingers and elephant ears, where fronds bow overhead like a welcoming canopy. Light arrives filtered, laying soft patterns on wood and stone. The space is intimate without feeling cramped, thanks to layered heights and selective openings that frame small glimpses beyond. A few fallen petals hint at fragrance. A short run of pavers leads you inward with intention. Colors remain soothing, letting texture and shadow do most of the storytelling. Here, time slows. The nook becomes your daily retreat, perfect for reading, tea, or quiet reflection, sheltered by greenery and gentle quiet. Consider a single piece of weathered driftwood paired with stacked basalt, an organic monument that anchors a small corner. Low bromeliads nestle around the base, their rosettes catching light, while mossy patches soften the transition to soil. The composition feels discovered rather than installed, a symmetry lending it authenticity. Angled illumination emphasizes grain, pores, and edges, turning texture into theater. With minimal planting and a crisp steel edging, the scene stays calm and tactile. In limited space, one character element can define mood, offering a contemplative focal point that balances raw nature with thoughtful, restrained design. See a compact pergola casting striped shade across a tiny patio. Timbers light and simple, geometry clean. Overhead, passionflower or star jasmine threads a living ceiling, leaves and blooms moving in and out of sun. Fragrance lingers, gentle yet present. Two chairs and a low table suggest conversation, while pavers extend just far enough to feel gracious without excess. The vine's dappled canopy breaks heat and glare, turning high noon into a pleasant interlude. In a small yard, this overhead layer creates comfort, intimacy, and ceremony, transforming ordinary seating into an inviting, tropical veranda experience. Imagine a floating oval of tropical abundance set within a calm field. Dwarf bananas lift generous leaves for instant height, while tea plants and coleus paint vibrant notes through the center. A neat ring of mondo grass defines the edge, keeping the composition tidy and legible. Morning light schemes across textures, revealing ribs and variegation. The subtle mound raises the bed, adding presence without bulk. From every angle, the island anchors the scene and clarifies flow around it. In tight dimensions, this singular move brings order, drama, and a strong tropical identity that's easy to maintain. Picture night falling and the garden awakening in a different language. Low uplights graze palm trunks, catching fibers and ridges before climbing into arching fronds. Pathway beams stay soft, guiding without glare. A water surface mirrors pinpoints, doubling the magic. Shadows dance on the wall, animating leaves with a cinematic hush. Colors deepen, greens turning velvety under warm tones. The layout feels intentional, each light telling a small part of the story. In a small backyard, smart illumination multiplies depth and atmosphere, reshaping familiar corners into a cozy, tropical lounge meant for lingering conversations. See ornament and harvest living happily together. Pineapples stand forward like jewel crowns, their rosettes architectural and playful. Lemongrass lines the edge with fine, upright blades that read tidy and fragrant. Chili plants peek between glossy leaves, while basil adds a herbal halo. Terracotta pots create rhythm and easy care, lifting textures to eye level. Mulch keeps everything cohesive and practical. Labels stay minimal, letting the garden feel designed, not utilitarian. In a compact space, this edible corner brings daily engagement and seasonal surprises, weaving flavor, scent, and color into the broader tropical tapestry gracefully. Picture a deck reorganized as a movable tropical gallery. Large ceramic pots at varied heights stage palms, birds of paradise, and crotons, while trailing pothose softens edges and fills vertical gaps. The clean lines of deck boards guide perspective and make maintenance simple. Glazed surfaces reflect morning brightness, adding sparkle without fuss. Because containers shift easily, you can fine-tune microclimates and refresh compositions seasonally. The result feels curated yet relaxed, a lounge atmosphere shaped by silhouettes and textures. In small quarters, portability becomes power, delivering lush impact without committing precious ground permanently. Approach a threshold that sets the garden's tone with quiet ceremony. Two stone lanterns stand like guardians, modest in scale, yet rich in presence. Simple wooden posts mark the passage, framing a glimpse of path beyond without revealing everything. Frangipani blossoms drift onto gravel, while dwarf heliconia adds a burst of tropical theater nearby. Evening brings a warm, welcoming glow that lingers in memory. This entry doesn't shout, it invites. In a compact yard, it elevates arrival and creates meaning, turning the act of stepping in into a calming prelude to the sanctuary within. Envision the soil disappearing beneath a living tapestry of dwarf mondo grass, Asian jasmine, and baby's tears. Greens vary subtly, forming a unified field that reads serene and carefully kept. Occasional bold plants rise like islands, their bases neatly tucked, while stepping stones float just above the weave. Moisture holds better, weeds retreat, and maintenance becomes more rhythmic. The continuity simplifies the scene visually, making the yard feel broader and calmer. Light glances off glossy leaves, revealing gentle undulations. In a small space, this ground-level strategy transforms scattered bits into a cohesive, soothing tropical foundation. Imagine a sun-warmed pocket that channels coastal ease without leaving home. A fine gravel or sand pad forms the heart, holding a simple lounge chair and inviting bare feet. Around the edges, pandanus-like forms and low grasses sway lightly, their textures catching light like dune plants. Seashells and select stones punctuate the border with quiet detail. The palette stays minimal: sand, green, and wood, keeping the mood tranquil and uncluttered. In tight dimensions, this vignette becomes your personal vacation moment, a restorative pause where the breeze feels imagined yet convincing, and time gently loosens its grip. Your small backyard can deliver huge tropical vibes with thoughtful layers, bold focal points, and simple elements like lighting, paths, and water. Start with one idea, then build your oasis over time. If today's tips inspired you, please like this video, subscribe to Homespot, and drop a comment sharing which idea you will try first. Your support helps this channel grow and keeps the ideas flowing.